Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's December the 20th, 2022. We are nearing the end of the year. So we have Mail Week Day, which is today. I'll show you what came in the mail. Tomorrow's Ask That Dad Guy. So if you've got a question for me, go to the last Saturday's video of That Dad Guy Answers. Leave me a comment in there with a question and I'll answer it tomorrow. And then Sunday's New Year's Day. So I'll probably have some postcards that I'll do some writing of. That's about it. Take it easy. Have a family day. Not a lot going on. And then Monday's a holiday too. So whatever postcards I don't get written on Sunday, I'll write on Monday. That's kind of the plan. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good 2022. I certainly did. What did we do this year? This channel certainly has expanded for me. I'm very proud of that. And hopefully next year we will continue to see growth. I have made some incredible friends through Postcrossing, through the stamp collecting community, and through people that have just reached out through YouTube and subscribed and have just said hello. It's been great. I really appreciate it. So that's kind of me reflecting on 2022. Maybe there'll be some more reflecting tomorrow, depending on what the questions are. We may do that. But why don't we look at all this that showed up this week? Oh, I almost dropped it all on the floor. I'm quite surprised. Today was only 3 days of mail and all this showed up. So very pleased with it. I didn't get any official Postcrossing cards in the mail this week, but that's all right. All my friends stepped up and surprised me with a few things, and even some new friends that I didn't even know were friends sent some things. So that's kind of nice. Let me show you what I got. All right. The first card I have comes from Bex in the UK. What a cool card this is. So we got a lot going on there. She says, can you believe 2022 is almost over? I was just saying that. Weren't you paying attention, Bex? Yeah, it is almost over, and we've had a great year. There are the stamps. She has a wax seal. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. There's a few people that do wax seals. So maybe in 2023, that dad guy will get a wax seal. Yeah, there's a few things that like that I've been thinking about. I also wanted to get a license plate cover that said That Dad Guy to put on the front of my work vehicle. In New Brunswick, we only need to have license plates on the back of the vehicle, so the front one is open if I wanted to advertise that I'm that dad guy, or just be goofy and have something like that. So that's been something I've been thinking about. Maybe even a pin. I got a shirt last year from my wife, so you'll see that in some of the videos when I wear it, but it's not something that I make tons and tons of. But yeah, thinking about some different things that kind of, go along with the postcards and the stamps and the stickers and things that I've done in the past. All right, off topic. Thanks, Bex. Thanks for that. Thanks for the card. Thanks for showing me your wax seal as well. All right, the next card that I have comes from Kyler in Prince Edward Island. And here we have a Confederation House. And on the back, this card is actually a vintage card. He's even got it circled on the bottom. 1972 is when this card came out. And he says there's a big restoration going on at Province House right now, and it's supposed to be completed in 2024. So he said there's a lot of work to do, and they've really gutted it inside in order to bring back to a full restoration. So, and see, the stamp has not been canceled. These cards from Prince Edward Island have been getting here in like 2 days. So I'm really happy about that. And how I know that is because my OG friend from Prince Edward Island, Helen, also sent a card. Here's Happy New Year's. She said she sent this on Wednesday, and boom, it's already here. So very happy. Got it dated there on the 28th. And the stamp wasn't canceled. There's the Buffy St. Marie stamp that's on there. And it says, thank you for all the cards exchanged in 2022. Looking forward to 2023, and so am I. So thank you, Helen. All right, this next one comes from Liberia. Can you guess who sent me a card from Liberia? When we're not talking about official Postcrossing cards that are coming, the only people that I know that travel like this, Andre and Merritt. So they did this amazing rally, and there's actually a story of it in multiple parts on the Postcrossing forum information area for it. If you want to track what they've done a rally that started in I think it started in Turkey and then it goes down into Africa and cross over. So it's an amazing journey. I've read part 1. I'm waiting for part 2 to show up so I can read the second one as well. But what a cool trip. And in order to make it even cooler than doing a rally in a car, they're stopping at places along the way and mailing off postcards, getting stamps. And speaking of stamps, look at all these Liberian stamps on the back. I've got so many stamps on it, there's no real message. It just says greetings from A&M, and I know who that is. So, yeah, I appreciate that. You can see the cancellation mark is in there. It's very cool. I love seeing the adventures that everybody out there is doing, whether it's something in your state, whether it's something in your country or province, or just in your city or town. It's cool to see the different stories and what people can do. I love traveling. I don't get to do a lot of it these days. I hope I one day will get back to be able to do it again. But seeing your adventures makes it a little bit better. And that's what post-crossing. I'm getting these cards like, boom, here's another Christmas card. This one comes from Kimberly in the United States. So let me just do that. Look at that gingerbread in the hedgehog. I like that a lot. And there's the forever stamp. So thank you, Kimberly, for that Christmassy card. And hopefully you've got a good 2023 coming up. I don't know, can you say Happy New Year's? I've started saying Happy New Year's even though it's not New Year's Eve and it's not New Year's Day. There's kind of a limit of when you can say it. You can say it right after Christmas. Before Christmas, you're kind of Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, that's what you're saying. Or after Christmas until maybe a week into January, that's kind of your window of saying Happy New Year's. So I may say it again, who knows. Okay, this card comes from India, and it comes from Aditya, I think, Aditya. And it says, if you get this card, just say you got it through the Instagram. One of my subscribers loves my content. Thank you for making wonderful, insightful videos. Wishing you Merry Christmas and good health. I guess it was posted on November the 30th. So it made it be a pretty good time. A little over a month. Or no, exactly a month. Today's the 3rd. Yeah, today's the 30th. It took exactly a month. That's not bad. So I'll show you the stamps. So thank you so much. I sent a message on Instagram. We've connected, so that's been great. I appreciate when people out of the blue just say hello. You've been watching the YouTube channel. In the description, my PO box is in there, so feel free to send a message. If you want to get a card back, I will try to do my best to respond to them as much as I can at this stage. If I get overwhelmed, I'm sorry if I can't get to all of them, but right now I can. So I'm going to send you a card back, or send you a thank you back, or something. If you get me your address, I will do that. So thank you very much. All right, moving on, getting tongue-tied here. And here's an official North Pole mail. This comes from Nicole in the United States, in Ohio, and she sent this really cool one. This is certified official by Santa, so you know it's a good card when Santa takes the time to get it officially certified. It's checked off here that I've been nice, so that's good that Santa recognizes that I've been nice. Look at the cool stamps that we've got on here, and I really appreciate that. Nicole, that you reached out to Santa for me and found out what list I was on, and then made sure that I got it, and then officially got it certified right there. How many of you guys have an officially certified card from Santa Claus? Now I've got one in my collection, so thank you, Nicole. All right, this one comes from Shelby in the US, and she said this has actually been drawn by a local artist. And she said she didn't have any stickers left. Can you imagine not having stickers? But she had all these stamps. And for me, the stamps are better, and she said she knew that I would enjoy the stamps, and I do. So there are a whole bunch of older Christmas stamps. So I appreciate that. So thank you so much, Shelby, for the stamps, for the card, the original artwork card, the octopus and the snowman. Great image. Thank you so much. All right, here we have another Merry Christmas card. This one comes from Lewis in the United Arab Emirates. We've got some of the Nutcracker soldiers there doing their thing. And as always, lovely decorated here. We got snowman stickers. We've got another Nutcracker. We've got Santa. We've got the stamp. So hopefully you are having an amazing holiday. I know you're traveling right now. So you and Paquita have a great time. All right. This next card comes from Julie in Montana. I haven't heard from Julie in a while, so I was very pleased to get this Christmassy card from her with the nativity scene there on the UK postcard. And on the back is all the stamps that Julie sent. And she said she sent me another card, and it may have gotten lost along the way because I haven't had one in a while from her. So this one was mailed on December the 6th. So it still took 3 weeks to get to me, which is surprising. Normally between her and I is usually a couple of weeks. So somewhere along the way, there's a card that may end up here eventually. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it didn't get chewed up by a machine and was lost. But thank you, Julie, for writing. I certainly will get a card back to you. All right, this one, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. We got a cute puppy in a Santa hat. And this comes from Sophia in Quebec, here in Canada. And then there are the older Canadian stamps that she's got on there. Love when she sends stuff because she always uses older postage. And when she organized the meetups and when she was down here last summer, she had a bunch of older stamps too that she was able to sell off. So I appreciated buying a few of some of the older ones. So I've been able to add some of those to my cards too. I appreciate that. And then she says, I wish you and your fur babies a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. She said, P.S. I only had cats, birds, and dog stickers. So that's what she's got along the bottom. She didn't have any hedgehogs to represent Polo. But thank you, Sophia. All right, that brings me to this envelope. Right off the bat, look at the souvenir sheet stamps that are on the front. This comes from Finland. Hilja? Maybe Hilja. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And Finland has sent me this. Now, I didn't know who she was, but after opening it, I received this card. What a beautiful image. And this is something that she took herself. She says, hello, you don't know me. This is not an official post-crossing card or a swap. I found your YouTube channel last week and really enjoyed watching your videos. Therefore, I want to send you an envelope as a random act of kindness. I have been a post-crossing member for over 16 years, and this hobby has changed my life. I have got to know new close friends, visited new places, and got over 4,000 cards from all over the world. The stamp prices here are ridiculous, but I try to continue sending postcards as long as I can afford it. He says, about this card, I took the photo a couple weeks ago when I was walking by the river. Right now the scenery looks a little different as we've had some snow and the river is pretty frozen. I'm a huge fan of Christmas, so I really look forward to my favorite holiday. I've already put some decorations on the tables and have a pink plastic Christmas tree. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and lots of postcards, of course. From Hilja. Isn't that a beautiful image? So I'm very thankful that she sent that. And, you know, she could have just stopped there, but she didn't. She sent this blank card of Canada. So it has a bunch of different facts about Canada, which will be perfect for sending out. We have this pro-Ukraine postcard, so I'll be very happy to send that off as well. And we have a 2020 card, so it was a couple years ago, but there's a couple things in here we still remember, so that can go off. And on top of that, she sent this first day cover, first day issue, if you will. She sent this first day issue from 2013. Look at those beautiful stamps. It's a big first day issue. Like, there's the other envelope. It's a big one. And then there's another Christmas one too. So for someone who loves Christmas, I'm very happy that she parted with this and was willing to share beautiful stamps. I love how the stamps, as you guys well know by now, when they come out and are popping out of the original frame of, you know, if you got a rectangle stamp, you got a little image that's coming out of it. So thank you so much. I mean, that's so generous. I love it. Yeah, to get these things from people, to find out new people are watching. I'm still blown away that people are watching these videos all around the world. When I first started making these videos, this channel was originally set up for the 22 push-up challenge. I don't know if you ever remember that, but way back when I started doing this, I did it because someone challenged me to do 22 push-ups a day for people that are suffering from PTSD from the military. And so I did 22 videos, and I didn't just want to do me push-ups for 22 days. I wanted to have funny stories and make them humorous, so I did skits every day for 22 days. And then I challenged my son to do it. So we did 22 more videos of funny skits that were based around him. And then we challenged my daughter to do it. She didn't really want to do push-ups, so we mixed them up. So she did different exercising things, but still did skits. So we did 22 of those. So my original YouTube channel was just 66 videos of skits of us trying to do silly things and just making people smile, hopefully. And then almost 2 years ago, I was off with an injury. And so I started making videos again. I was reading children's books. That's how I started. And then after that, I went into, someone talked to me about post-crossing. So I started making some post-crossing videos. And then it just went from there. And then you guys have started to join up. Some of you have started to go back and look at some of the older stuff. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. We actually, at Christmas time as a family, were looking at some of the older ones too, when only 30 people have watched some of those ones. So you have to be an original member in order to have seen everything I put out. I think my brother may be the only person out there, Eric, I'm sure you're probably the only person that's ever watched every single one of the videos that I put out. You used to make comments on all the videos and said that you watched them, whether it was just a comment in the video or sent me a text talking about it. I really appreciate that and the support. And there's some new people that have come on ever since I started doing post-crossing that have probably watched every one of the post-crossing ones and maybe my stamp ones and who knows what else. But thank you for everybody who continues to support. All right, the next two things that I haven't opened yet. They were parcels that came. This one comes from Stn in Lithuania. You can see there are the stamps. This one, I'm very happy to receive it, but I am upset because I sent a parcel to her in September and it still hasn't reached its destination. So I'm going to create something new, put it together, and send another one off. And hopefully she gets the original one plus the one that I'm going to send because this is the second one I've received from her and she hasn't got it. All right, so let's open it up and see what's inside. I have to be very careful. I don't want to cut the stamp, so we're going to go from the other side that doesn't have the stamps. And I don't want to cut whatever happens to be inside of it either, which I have no idea what it is. She just said that she sent me another envelope, which I really appreciate. But I don't know what she sent inside. All right, let's look and see. Ooh. I like the first things that are showing up. We have 2 chocolate bars. And they're bunnies, even though they've got Christmas presents and things. It looks like they could be used for Easter, but these are definitely Christmas. So we have those. Oh, we have some Christmas washi tape. This will be great for next year. I will have to put it away with the other washi tape that I'll have for next year. We have some stickers. And we've got Santa. These are puffy stickers. You can see how thick they are. And a penguin and a snowflake. Oh. Hey, there is the Christmas card. I've quickly read what she's put on the back, so thank you so much for that. Ooh. All right, this one I can read, I think, or I probably can read them both, but this snowy meetup. She said, I'm so happy that my created postcard won first place. Greetings to you from wintry Lithuania. So she had a meetup. She created and designed this postcard and it won first place. Look at all the people that attended. Wow. You've got stamps over top of stamps. There were so many people that went to this. That's Stn's stamp right there at the bottom. And we have this one here. And there are all the stamps once again. I love that she has created a postcard for a meetup and won. And we've got some more stickers that I've found in amongst. Oh, we got some Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and Piglet. Merry Christmas. These are blank cards, so I can use them next year. There we have some princesses, Disney. And Minnie Mouse. Oh, for those of you who like cars, Radiator Springs. Mater and Lightning. We have some more princesses. Belle and Snow White, I believe. This is a cool angle. The airplane going above the tree line. Oh, I like this one. The mail. And the Christmas branch on the old newspaper. That's a really cool one. Oh, cheese and grapes and crackers. I like food. Oh, we have a bit more of an erotic one. Be careful. I'm watching them ahead of time. It's a nice, beautiful scene. Ladies' dress flowing and the sailboats in the background and the sun setting. And then a fox playing in the flowers. Another Christmas card with a VW bug in the tree and the presents all on top. And then we have some stickers. Some more stickers. And even more stickers. So there are a bunch of things in there that I am going to put away. I'm going to slide these over here right now because they are Christmassy. So they will end up going next year for people that want Christmas cards, because most people don't want Christmas cards in February or July or when have you. So they'll be great for next year. So thank you so much, Gaestia, for that, for the parcel coming all the way from Lithuania. I really appreciate it. All right, my final one that we're saving here comes from Shara, and she is in British Columbia. So we have this nice big parcel. Says, do not open till December 25th. Well, we are the 30th today, so I can open it. It arrived yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that I opened this like last parcel on the camera so you can see the true reaction to whatever happens to be inside. Now, we said that we would trade something that we made. I actually just made a postcard and sent it to her. And I really didn't feel like I did the best that I could. I mean, I did the best that I could, but it didn't turn out how I really wanted it to. She said she liked it, and that was all that matters. But I'm going to try designing or doing another postcard again. That one was more of an art card. I did some drawings. I did some overlay in it. But it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out in my head. And I guess that's the way it works with art. All right. Oh, what's going on here? You are very creative. All right, first, she has crocheted a toque, and it's got Ukrainian colors, and I support the Ukraine, as well as you know if you've watched my videos. I don't want there to be war in any country, so they won't keep. So here we go. There is my new crocheted toque in Ukrainian colors. Thank you, Sheriff. That's fantastic. And she says she's not a pro crochet, but I do enjoy it. This is the first toque that she's made. Not perfect, but it's the thought that counts. Works pretty well. We'll see what it's like when I'm out in the snow in it. You certainly will be able to see me, so I appreciate that. She also sent me this envelope with my name on it. So I best open that. She makes envelopes and cards, so I'm guessing she has made this envelope. Very creative. Oh. All right. I don't know if I've made a mess or you've made a mess, but that's funny. You can't see what I'm doing, but inside this card, which is really cool, with a sweater. I could wear a sweater like that, I think, at Christmas time. Inside, she has included, I don't know if I could show you this or not without continuing to make a mess. There are all these glittery snowflakes that were inside that card, and now are all over my office. That's all right. I will clean them up later on. It's very festive. And All right, Shara. So she just was wishing me a Merry Christmas. You can see these snowflakes are inside and are everywhere. She made this all, the paper is all done up. Very cool. Yeah, and you made a Christmas card. It turns out fantastic. When I made a card, it didn't turn out as fantastic. But I guess that just shows not all of us have the same creativity. Not all of us have the same talents. And I appreciate your talents and the gift. I'm just trying to place to put these things. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. I will put this card once I get all the other snowflakes out of it. I'll put this up too. Really well done. You did fantastic. Blew me away. So thank you so much, Shara, for that. Thank you for the hat. Thank you for the pro-Ukraine and all of you that continue out there to support the hope for peace in their country and normality. Yeah, it's the best we can do. I'm going to rock this hat a lot, so I appreciate it. And that's it. That's my mail week. That was a pretty good week. For 3 days of mail, all that stuff to come in, and to have discovered some new friends, some people that have been watching my channel and enjoy what I put out. I really appreciate that you guys do that. And for those of you who've been watching for a while and continue to send cards, and we continue to swap back and forth, I am loving those friendships. And I'm really looking forward to 2023. If 2022 was this good with Postcrossing and with the growth of this channel and the stamps and the support you've given me and my family, I can only hope and look forward to what's happening in 2023. For those of you that are struggling, we're thinking of you, and we're hoping that the best will come. And things will turn around. You know who you are out there that are having difficulties and that have shared it with me. And so definitely still thinking of you guys too. So I appreciate that. That's the great thing about friends. You can lean on them. Family members, you can lean on them in the good days and the bad days. And just because it's the holidays doesn't mean it's the good days for everybody. So for those of you that are struggling, I'm still thinking about you and keeping your thoughts and prayers. So yeah, I don't want to end on a down note, but I do want to let people know that just as much as you're watching the channel and some of you are sending cards and saying thank yous, I'm going to send thank yous back to you guys as well for all that you guys do to uplift my spirits with comments and things that are going on. And for those of you out there that are having difficulties health-wise or family-wise or whatever is going on, just know that there's people out there that are willing to listen to you if you're willing to talk, and good days still are to come. So that being said, get back there, rate that dad guy, answer questions. So I've got something for tomorrow, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a magical week. What follow? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.